You sure that's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
It don't matter tonight. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So like you be my man for the night? For the night, not the week.
I'll do something to you.
Say,
What do you say?
she ain't dark skinned and petite. She is not my kind.
If your hoe ain't dark skinned and petite, nigga, she is not my kind.
I like you.
Alright, you guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Rated Ruth. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Alrighty, you guys, so basically this freaking video is a full-on rant about Love Island USA. Like, I'm not even gonna put any clips of like this or that. Maybe not this time, I'm not really sure, because that usually takes me a little bit more time to edit, and sometimes I don't have like that much time. But anyways, like, I just can't even, like, I don't know, the way Kordell's moving is like so baffling to me, because I think one thing that everyone should really take into account whenever they do go on Love Island, when cost or more does happen, and when bombshells do appear, is that these bombshells, sometimes they see and hear exactly what your partner's going through and what your partner's missing from you, and they will replicate it. And I think that is exactly what that girl's doing with Kordell, because she was saying everything to a T, like way too perfect. It was just kind of like scary. Like, how do you know that? Like, who told you that? And honestly, it's like no one told her. She's just watching. Like, that's literally what it is. No one told her. She's just watching. And I just find that like, ugh. Like, and it's just like the way Kordell's falling into this, and I'm telling you, I've been a victim to this before, prior to me being 21, and I was like literally like gung-ho over this. Like, my ex he was doing some weird shit to me, but he wasn't cheating, he just wasn't communicating. And there's another guy, he comes in at the right point, he's giving me all the things that I want that my long distance relationship isn't giving me. And the moment I slipped up, I didn't cheat or anything. Well, I mean, I cheated, but I didn't like do the deed. We just kissed. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes people will literally come into your life at the right time, and they'll just do everything right that you need in that moment, but they really aren't trying to stick around. Like, they really don't fuck with you like that. So I just it's baffling to me. And then Kendall in the background, why are you fucking hyping them up? Thank goodness his girl said something, because why the fuck are you hyping everybody up? That is so weird of you to do. Like, Nicole was clocking him. She was like, who is that in the background? Even though she knew it wasn't about her, like, who is that in the background? Kendall's goofy ass over there. Chirp, 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 chirp. Because he wants to win. This is a time, cost or more is a tipping point. That is literally the turnover. It is the last test. And I don't understand why every year they... Like, why are y'all screwing this opportunity up? If y'all want to win, like really win, you just need to stay loyal to Casa Amor. That's it. That is it. Like, it ain't nothing else to it. And so, like, the fact that he's over here hyping Kordell, like, oh, Kordell, I think she's like so perfect for you. Like, y'all are moving her so like great. Like, you've never been like this. Let me tell you something. Like, bliss, like that feeling that Kordell's experiencing right now, that shit is not what like he thinks it is. Like, that's not what Kendall thinks it is. Like, that's infatuation. Like, that is pure infatuation and sexual gratification going on. Like, he's just feeling with his, like, honestly, and he's getting shit from this girl that he wasn't gonna get from Serena in that amount of time. Like, that's concern. That should be the biggest concern of this all. Like, why is she giving it up so easy? Like, why are we not concerned? Why is that not a problem? Like, she's giving it up so easily. If everyone's chirping, like, no one's hearing, no red flags, no red flags. In the real world, in the outside world, outside of Love Island, that would be a red flag. Like, everyone's clocking it. She has been in Odell, like, according to a lot of people, she has been in Odell Beckham's pictures, likes. Like, the bitch is, no, don't trust her. And honestly, tomorrow's the recoupling. I just cannot wait to see, like, Serena lay it into this nigga. Like, just, like, go off. Like, just freaking do what you gotta do, boo. Because this, like she said, this level of disrespect cannot be tolerated. And it just makes me, like, so sad to, like, see her, like, everyone was like, oh, she's going so slow, going so slow. And I was even someone that was saying, like, oh, she's going so slow. Like, maybe she doesn't like him. But in the end, like, I thought that they were, like, when she said that she didn't want to be with Nigel, she didn't kiss him. That kind of changed me up a little bit, because I was like, okay, She didn't even kiss Nigel out of respect for Kendall. I mean, out of respect for Kordell. And Kordell can't even pay her that same respect. Like, it's okay for him to go searching for new connections. No one's mad at Kordell for looking at new connections. No one's mad at that. What people are mad at is he's being disrespectful. Like, it is disrespectful. Anyone that says it's not disrespectful is full of shit. It's full of shit. Yes, I'm saying it. It's full of shit because it is disrespectful. Like, you don't go from talking about boundaries to not even, like, forgetting that your boundaries even existed. Like, that is ridiculous. And I know, and you have her ring, like, bitch, take that ring off. Take that shit off. And, like, Serena, she said that she couldn't, she really, like, finally opened up, and she was saying, like, the reason why she couldn't, like, you know, get in detail with him or like get into it with Kordell like so fast and quick is because she's been cheated on in every single relationship. And she said that she didn't want to really fuck with Kordell like that because he reminded her of her ex. And like, look at him doing almost the exact same thing as her ex, not the same degree level, but definitely within that same rank. Like, that is beyond disrespectful. Like, that feeling of betrayal, like, it is so hard to forget. Like, truly, because like, I'm thinking about like my past relationships. Like, once they do you dirty beyond repair, it's like you cannot ever like let that go for real. Like, nothing will make you forget about that ever, because it's always gonna be in the back of your mind. And like, now that she's finally said it, like on like in the call somewhere, like, this is why, like, because like she's literally having to laugh through the pain. Like, and I'm that type of person too. Like, if I'm done dirty, I just gotta laugh it off. Like, I don't know what else to fucking do. Like, I'm not gonna spaz, but like, I'm a spaz later on for sure. Like, she's waiting for that moment to lay it into him, and I just can't fucking wait, because you really had a real one. Like, you're a disrespectful dog. Like, I really hope he goes the fuck home. If they don't rekindle, like, you don't have no place here anymore. And on top of that, like, I want to tell her to be like toxic and like just bring a random guy back from Casa more, so she's not single. But, you know, honestly, I feel like that would make it worse, because you're doing a tit for tat thing, and like, you genuinely don't have, like, you definitely don't like anyone there. But honestly, like, what does it matter at this point? Like, you been respectful, sleeping outside with the bugs and mosquitoes, the fuck out of here. Like, literally fuck out of here. And then like, he's just over here kissing. It literally looked like they were fucking. Like, I just can't. Like, honestly, it made me tear up. Like, I literally had to stop watching, because it was just like, reality TV is like so real. Like, it's real as fuck. Like, this ain't happening. Like, this didn't happen like 2 weeks ago. This happened like days ago. Like, literally today or yesterday. Like, this girl's going through it in real time, and it makes it even more surreal, because this isn't like some movie that you can just excuse the person's actions for. Like, it's just like horrendous. And then like, Miguel's with his new connection. I do think Miguel and his new connection like have something for sure. I think that Leah knows that Miguel isn't like he's definitely loving it in Casa more. But I applaud her for like actually admitting that there's like no connections with anyone in Casa Amor. Really, like, she did her best. Like, she did her best to try that out, and it's just not working. Now, as for Aaron and Kaylor, like, as you can see in that last clip, like, Rob swoops in and takes Aaron's girl. Like, ugh. And like, I definitely get a vibe that Rob's gonna pick that girl. Like, Rob has always been like, he's like a master manipulator. Like, he is like one of those people that will literally watch from the sidelines and play like quiet, you know, insecure, like, I don't know what's going on guy. Like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's trying to be like mysterious, but he's just plotting. Like, the man's just plotting. Like, how are you gonna take your friend's girl that he like that he's speaking Spanish with, saying that he loves her, whatever. Like, I mean, I'm glad he did that, because Aaron deserves that. Like, he deserves that. And then like, clearly in like the next clip, like for the next episode, Aaron's like, we can just have a talk about it, because he's standing by himself. And I'm just like, Kaylor, I mean, I have a feeling that Kaylor's gonna forgive him, like, because that's just within her nature. But I hope she gives him hell, and I hope Liv gives him hell, because he just took it so far. Like, movie night is gonna be one of the most epic premieres of ever. Like, they need to turn that into a real movie, because like, this is just diabolical. Like, the way Aaron was moving, like, no one in the villa thought he was gonna move like that. Like, and I think that's what's shocking, is that like, the two guys that had like, out of the three guys that have like the strongest relationships, two of them are just gallivanting around like, what? And like I feel like Aaron's like gonna try and gaslight Kayla into like accepting this and then like movie night, and nothing can be proved, and it's just like till movie night. And I just can't imagine having to be around the same that your man was over here saying all these lovely sweet things, wakes up in the morning, gives her a kiss, like they're in a relationship or something. You just met you just met her. Like everyone's talking about like, oh, they're just all forming connections. Like, let's be fucking for real. It's been like 2 days. This is the last holiday, if anything. As the UK man had put it, be fucking for real. Be for real. But I digress. I'm hoping that it's complete chaos. One thing about the Love Island USA girls is that they will demolish the men. Like, they are gonna hold them accountable, and I'm just like living for it, and I just can't wait for tomorrow's episode. And I'll upload another rant about it tomorrow, hopefully after I get off work. But I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye.